Welcome back, folks. We have another round 4 feature match here for you all. We have two more undefeated players here. Mustache Magic versus Novocaine. Two players, again, that have multiple top 8s in our 1K series here. We saw Mustache Magic on stream earlier playing a Kagu Splash Sapphire deck.
Yep. Here, this round we definitely has a little case of Student versus the Master with the 61 card mirror match versus Novocaine.
Okay. Novocaine, worth noting here, playing not quite as stock Kagu deck as we've come to know it in this format. So we see here Promiscuous Succubus. I'm going to fire up the old bingo stamper here because I've got Carnal Demon summoned on my slide here, and I've got one sad little square filled in so far.
And you need all the help you can get because I'm all the way up to 6.
I'm all the way up to 6. And we got main deck Blight Knight out of Novocaine's deck as well.
Yeah, it looks like probably just a concession to the popularity of the Turbo PA deck. So it's...
And the Blight Knight's just good in the format in general, right? It also is good against Intrepid Conjurers and Scion of Livanth out of the Ardent deck.
Right, it's also good against the Zorath decks. They can't their Dreadlings can't be sacrificed.
Oh, yeah, it's just a very, very powerful, flexible. So again, Blight Knight, 3/1 for 2, that whenever an opposing troop is created, it just gets -1/-1 immediately.
Yep. Yeah, I already said, yeah, it's good. It's hits 2 different angles of attack out of the Turbo PA deck, too, hitting the votives and the
PA itself.
And the PA creations, so... It's a very well-positioned card. All right, come on. Oh, come on, Brick Bunny. Come on, Brick Bunny.
Man, Mustache Magic is your horse in this race, too. He's the king of bricking on Cottontail Explorer. So, again, Cottontail Explorer, when it comes into play, reveals the bottom 3 cards of your deck and puts all revealed resources from those cards into your hand.
All right. Let's see, you also have the... I always forget the name of that card, the 4/5.
Groundskeeper.
Yeah, Groundskeeper.
It's got a punny name. How can you forget its punny name?
Groundskeeper?
Groundskeeper.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Look at how big and creepy he is.
Okay. All right, yeah, that's
scooting around the ground in his undead plant.
And it's really good with the Promiscuous Succubuses because you can't, or Succubi. Is it buses or buy?
I don't know.
We're gonna go with Succubi because you can stack those Carnal Demon triggers on one thing and on one troop and just go to town.
You can also stack the Carnal Demon trigger on the Succubus,
right?
So then you target it and then re-add another trigger to itself,
right? And if they are, I believe, since the cards resolve, the order they resolve, the triggers are bottom to top. That you can put the summon a Carnal Demon trigger on the Carnal Demon if it dies. I believe that's the case.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so...
See the Strangle here, choosing to eat the Blight Knight, and then we kill the Promiscuous. So this is good sequencing out of Mustache Magic here. So again, the Succubus, first time I've seen this card today. 3/2 flight. Deathcry gives another troop a new Deathcry that summons a 6/6. So by killing the 3/1 first, Mustache Magic has denied Novocaine that trigger.
Right. So yeah, I mean, it's going to have a little bit more setup to get that Carnal Demon online now.
Kagu activation here that flips back a...
Literal anything else would have been better there because that card's a freebie to get back at will. So a little bit unfortunate there.
No non-slow shard for Mustache Magic this turn. So these sharded cuttings kind of coming back to bite a little bit, right? If that was a blood shard, we could see Rotten Rancor this turn.
Right. What targets is he working with here? Just Underworld Crusaders for the time being, but really that's all you need.
They draw cards.
Yeah, draw cards.
They beat your opponent down. What more could you want in life, really?
Exactly. Well, 3 cards.
3 cards, yeah. All right, so we're going to see a Rune-Ear Hierophant come out here. And we're going to see Groundskeeper go to work here. Groundskeeper is very powerful and contested in these mid-range matchups.
Very much so. And I'm curious if Novocaine, what his Eternal Seeker count is, because he's usually, in addition to Groundskeeper, is usually the second person to Eternal Seeker is advantaged in these matchups because it gets to clean up. So
when I played Novocaine on the ladder earlier this week, he was playing 2 copies of Eternal Seeker alongside these Groundskeepers.
Gotcha.
We see another resource come out the top here for Mustache Magic, which is actually pretty reasonable because this Eternal Seeker is going to be playable in 2 turns for Mustache Magic then, which means it can void the Succubus, denying all of those Deathcry triggers.
Right, and so where did that Succubus Deathcry wind up last turn? On
That's
itself?
a good question. On itself, yep.
Okay, so wouldn't be surprised if we see a Rancor on the Creeper into Eternal Seeker next turn. No. Okay.
Well, remember, the Underworld Crusader wouldn't kill this.
You're right.
We'd just be cashing in that Rancor as a draw, too.
Yep, I thought it was a 4/4. So I wonder, does that count for Klutz suggest a losing line?
I think that's a I needed a second square. So Klutz suggests a losing line is definitely marked off on my bingo card now. So we just got to Rancor back. Oh, where did this come back? I blinked and I missed it.
Where did that come back from? Or is that what you're asking? I think he cast from hand.
Oh, he drew it? Okay.
Right, and now we just have no
lordy. Up. Get the bingo stamper ready, because the Carnal Demon is coming to town. No V, you are my horse in this race. You are the reason I am about to win.
So I'm going to let it slide this time, but next time I'd prefer if you let the trigger resolve before you stamp the card.
And you see this promiscuous succubus is going on to itself here, or is it going on the Carnal Demon over here?
I believe it's going on to the Carnal Demon. Because, those... Oh,
no. That was just indicating that this was created.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
And then this is going to make 2 more Carnal Demons this time.
Good
and trigger on itself
Lord.
again. So now when this dies, it's going to make... No, did this trigger go on something else now?
No, I'm pretty sure he's just stacking it up. We
got that one. That one made it there.
Really, Mustache Magic's only way to get rid of this Succubus chain is with a Pivot Hustler, which this deck doesn't typically have access to.
But it does.
It does now. Yep. But so otherwise, the Kagu decks. I guess Eternal Seeker also can void it. But we
put a Carnal Demon. We put a trigger on this Carnal Demon though. We're still going to get 2 Carnal Demons every turn. And we lost.
And he just
packs it in.
Yeah.
We're just staring down so much flying power.
Yeah, I think the only reasonable answer he had there was some combination of hustling the Succubus into seekering the Carnal Demons, but there just wasn't time. So.
All right. Maybe a slightly premature. Was he dead on board?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I think he was dead on board. Okay,
I think that even if he wasn't dead on board, I'm pretty sure he didn't have any outs to another Succubi chain.
Well, he could chump with the Seeker and then Rancor back to the Seeker.
He did have a Rancor. You're right.
I think he was dead on board, though.
No, that actually would have been... No, that would have been... If he wasn't dead, that would have been great, because you can Rancor the Succubus, and then its triggers happen before Eternal Seeker comes into play.
He was taking a hit for 16, so I think...
It would have been close.
I think he was dead.
But yeah, if he was able to Rancor that Succubus with the Seeker and then mop up all the demons, that would have been...
At any rate, let's take a look at our Novocaine player slider, learn a little bit more about the 34-year-old from the United States, also a member of Team Prismatic Conclave here, has 3 Bash top 8s and a Cosmic Crown Showdown top 8. So really kind of a constructed specialist, right? No Bash clashes to be seen here.
And host meat parties when vegan wife is out of town, just meh.
I wonder if Christy does that when I leave.
Probably. It's a very positive EV play when the vegan's gone. But
designs smart electronics. Does that mean there are dumb electronics?
Yes.
They're the ones not powered by Linux, right?
I was about ready to say anything that insults Bodhi, but I was going to say.
All right, anyway, let's head back on down to our feature match here. Novocaine is on the top. He has 1 game win over Mustache Magic here.
And plays in multiple adult sport leagues is a line that demands clarification.
What is an adult sport? Is that like an NC-17 sporting league? We're ready to call Novi up here. Yeah. Kind of a sweet reserves tech here out of Mustache Magic. We got Ghastly Exchange, limited all-star.
That is hot.
Kagu reserves card.
So something that I think may actually. So if this is kind of where his little avenue of attack he wants in the mirror match here. I wonder if taking advantage of the Sapphire Splash for the city of
Cult of the Nameless City.
Yeah, Cult of the Nameless City might be a little bit potentially been a better option.
So this card isn't about burying your opponent out. Mm-hmm. The bottom line of text on here lets you counter a Rotten Rancor.
I forgot it's either crypt.
This takes a troop out of any crypt. So basically, when your opponent goes to Rotten Rancor something out of their crypt, you can activate this and steal the thing to your hand that they're Rancoring.
That's great.
So it kind of attacks on both axes,
Make
right?
them play around the onboard trick. Yep. I just really like drawing 3 cards.
I understand. and the big thing about this card is that unlike the Hereafter that we saw earlier out of the Ardent deck, this Ghastly Exchange is just going to generate value for you even when they don't have their Rancor.
Right. Do we know if Mustache Magic's playing any Rotpaw Ganks?
We can check. Mustache Magic sent us his deck list. Looks like he has 1 copy there.
He does have 1. All right, so that's a great target to bury off of that Ghastly Exchange.
Oh, yeah, just generate a little bit of extra value.
Yep, and...
Okay, we have turn 3 Fenthio here, which is just like this card...
With no removal from Novocaine in hand, that...
This card can very easily take over the game, especially not only in conjunction with Novocaine's Champion Power and Cottontail Explorers, but also Ghastly Exchange burying cards.
Oh, yeah, Fenteo, when it left unanswered, is just a house
in these mid-range troop matchups.
Yeah. Yep. They just cannot punish your turn 3 just being a 1/4.
Yep.
It's...
We can see here, Novocaine has a couple of cards that are also very good in these mid-range matches. So 2 copies of Culmination in Blood here, which only costs 9 right now, but this Ghastly Exchange is going to fill things up pretty quickly.
It's... Oh, I was about to say, I'd be really curious to see if there was a block here.
This is an aggressive block.
Very aggressive. And I was about ready to point out that the Culmination's less good when all of your best cards are in the opponent's deck, but with that Fenteo gone, that's no longer the case.
Yep. Worth noting, too, that the Fenteo block there basically traded the Fenteo for the entirety of the Succubus, right? Because that Succubus trigger went on the Emperor's Lackey, and then the Lackey reverted. So there's no Carnal Demon trigger.
Right.
So from that aspect, it's not truly terrible, right? Like you get your 1-for-1.
And as we said earlier, we've got this Ghastly Exchange. That Fenteo
could come back.
Very easy to come back. So.
Montague Lily Pad flip up into Mustache Magic's hand here. Kind of seeing the drawback of this 3rd Shard Splash. 2 Pippin Hustlers in Mustache Magic's hand and no Sapphire in sight.
Right. All things being considered, which is kind of dangerous to have cards surrendered in your hand when you're playing against a Culmination deck.
Yes, definitely. And what are these Culminations down to at this point? 7? Okay, so still a little bit expensive, but I mean, Novocaine's going to have a champion activation. I would not be surprised to see these Culminations get cast as early as next turn.
Right. What's Novocaine gotten the crypt here that he can possibly return? Yeah, now it's a Runeer, Succubus, and 2 resources.
Yep.
Oh, we got the Shard of Cunning. So, and he does have the ability to play that Hustler out this turn. So
we added 2 troops to the crypts, though, right? Yes, we did.
5. Yep. So yeah, it definitely could be cast next turn. Let's see. It does not look like Mustache Magic is playing any Scrounge cards, so I don't really think he has any outs to trim the troop count. So I think he's... Cool. And for Novocaine could force through... We're likely going to see Novocaine force through the Culmination here by sacrificing the Emperor's Lackey that gets blocked.
Yep. Wouldn't be too surprised to see a Pippin Hustler come down pre-combat 2, or pre-blocks, so that way you're able to shoot one of these Dorkos.
Yep.
Okay, that's aggressive. I guess you get to play this guaranteed, right?
Yep. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to come down. You can't... When your opponent's making their resource drops and you're not, you can't really...
Gosh, what if he activates the Ghastly Exchange here?
That would be...
Just taking 4. Good. I was scared for Mustache Magic there for a second.
Yep.
Just the old hope you weren't too attached to those cards in your hand because you don't have those cards in your hand anymore.
Mm-hmm. And it's... Unless Novocaine starts drawing some resources here, I think Mustache Magic might be favored. I think I like activating Kagalichu before playing the Culmination there.
Well, you could end up flipping a troop back to your hand and then not adding a troop to your bin, right?
All right, no, yeah, you're right. Nope. That's 100% correct. I was just thinking, you don't really want to get that Culmination.
I just assume that if Novocaine takes a line, it's correct. Mm-hmm. It's a safe bet usually.
Look, and I gotta help you out. We're gonna get that Klutz suggested losing line square fully colored in.
Put an extra stamp on that one there.
That's.
We'll see if the Ghastly Exchange activates here or not. We could sacrifice this Runeer actually netting a power on the board and getting a Fenteo back to our hand.
Right.
Being conservative, I don't mind that.
I think the Fenteo is less appealing now that Novocaine. Obviously, Mustache Magic
actually
doesn't know about the.
There's a Rotpaw Gang over here. I might have Ghastly Exchange to take it as Rotpaw Gang.
Yeah,
because we have 6 resources. We could have done that and just had a 6/6.
Oh yeah, especially good.
You'd have
playable.
6, 9, 10. You have 13 power to their 15 health.
Oh yeah. And he didn't see any Eternal Seekers out of Novocaine last game, but you can kind of assume they're in his deck.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you're not playing Kagu to not.
And he's a minimum of 2 more turns off of being able to Seeker away that Rotpog gang, so...
This is clever. I don't know if I like the clever here, so we've added a Pipit Hustler to the board. Okay, we got it to a 0-1. We get good attacks next turn. Novi gets all the lines.
Yeah.
He just nothing slips past him. Just sacrifices that promiscuous succubus to get that Carnal Demon trigger on the wee whittle battle hopper here.
That is the scariest 0-1 that has ever existed.
His little sparring stick here is going to turn into a big mighty demon.
Huh.
Okay.
And
We have a path to victory.
This is, and worth noting, it's going to void all the Carnal Demons out of his deck. So... What we got? Yeah, pretty obvious Battle Hopper block there.
The Strangle is really the saving grace here, because only taking 4 here is a big difference compared to taking 7.
Yep.
We have a Ground Creeper that's playable next turn. That means Mustache Bag is just going to get completely brick walled on the ground.
Right, and if you're Mustache Magic, you have to shove there and play into the Deathcry because you've seen Grounds Creeper out of your opponent.
Okay, we have a free culmination. Culmination for less than 1 is already marked off, I think, earlier.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I think the only...
And this Rotpog gang is just going to stabilize this board so hard.
Yep. I think the only ponies I have in this race here are Cottontail Explorer reveals 0 shards and Hero Fall avoids a troop from hand. I don't think I've got any other potentials.
This is the concession tank here. And give it the college best here, I see. Could hit another piece of removal, I suppose. Okay, we have Pipit Hustler in our crypt, right?
Yeah, Pipit Hustler hits that Rotpog gang.
Yep. Okay. Every day,
we hustle.
We hustling. Is the average 5-drop bigger than a 3-4?
5-drop better than a 3-4? I think so.
It's bigger than a bread box for certain, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's the average 5-drop gets blocked by Blight Blossom, I think. Just like at least for a turn. So,
ooh, that's
because the Ghastly Exchange operates at quick speed. Mustache Magic, playing well, waiting to see if he can get a couple sacrifices out before he gets Pipit Hustler back here. Assuming that's his line.
Interesting. I feel like you can't win the game once. Oh, it's not life drain. Okay, that's fair. I was going to say, I feel like I can't win the game once my opponent gains that much health, but they're not getting health.
Correct. Yeah, I think we 100% would have seen that play if.
Now are we going to hustler the Grounds Creeper and then attack? Like hope to rip a piece of removal?
Maybe.
Nope, we're just sitting on it. Okay.
What does Novocaine have any juicy targets in his crypt that are exclusive to him?
Not particularly.
No.
The Carnal Demon trigger ended up on a Battle Hopper, so that's not particularly appealing either.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we have an Eternal... Mustache Magic's got an Eternal Seeker we can pick up now, right? Yeah. That Blight Blossom can turn into a Seeker. Yep.
You're avoiding 5s or 6s.
It's
gotta be 6s.
It has to be 6, but...
Just kind of sitting on our thumbs. And you mentioned earlier in the Seeker mirrors, whoever gets the second Seeker is usually favored.
Yep.
Because of what just happened there. It's like, all right, I'll get rid of your 5/5. And this Ground Creeper is lethal. If you double block, you lose both your troops.
Yep.
I think I like the double block.
I absolutely like the double block there because you're not chumping that Eternal Seeker next turn, and now you're just forced to double block again or chump block again. Interesting.
Underworld Crusader has speed.
That is interesting. There's no way we can deal with that Eternal Seeker with what's in the crypt, right? Because the Mustache Magic got voided.
Yep.
Huh. So what are we gonna see here? We're gonna see. So the Seeker. Come on!
Nope. Get got.
It's worth noting that the Underworld Crusader is and a really bad blocker on this board because it's getting 2 point, making that 2 point life loss, and it doesn't actually trade with anything. So,
and again, could you imagine if this ground creeper just wasn't here?
Yeah.
And now we're taking the double block now, which, I mean, I guess we're going to 1 here. Oof. Well, we get to hit our champion power at least.
Woof.
If we get our Eternal Seeker back, we could be in a good spot. Rotten Wrinkle, maybe?
Both, I was going to say, yeah.
Oh, wait, our Seeker's gone, right?
Yeah, it's voided.
JK, LOL.
Oh, we could still bury 1 here. Okay.
I think you're supposed to play the O1 there, right? Because then that could be a blocker for you.
Yep.
Could also turn into a Rot Paw Gang. We hit Hero Fall. So
actually, yeah, you get another. We get another draw here if we have that Battle Hopper available to us.
Yeah, the battle not making a Battle Hopper might actually be.
Yep.
Actually, the game losing line there.
I wouldn't necessarily call it a game losing line. He just denied himself another turn.
Denied himself playing to his outs.
Yeah. Novocaine was a very, very heavy favorite there, but Mustache Magic had another turn if you wanted it.
Okay. All right. At any rate, stay tuned. We're gonna hopefully have round 5 feature matches up here momentarily. Thanks for watching, folks. And then top 8 soon after.